Alright, make a quick video of the 2019 Z06. Pretty much just basic bolt-ons. It's got a smaller upper pulley, American racing headers, 2-inch headers. It's got Rotofab intake. I think it's a 5-inch diameter size. And that's pretty much it. And a tune. And an X-pipe. That's pretty much it. So pretty much just basic bolt-ons, nothing too crazy. This car is an absolute ripper though. This thing flies. Don't ever plan on selling this car. This is probably one of my dream cars growing up. Always wanted a Z06. And when they came out with the C7, this was definitely something that I always knew I wanted. So now that I got it, it is everything that I thought it would be. It's an awesome car. Definitely no complaints there. So I'll take you on a little drive and show you what it sounds like and what it's like to drive. Kind of getting back to this car and like the characteristics of driving it. The steering's really good. You can adjust the steering, so you go from touring, it's going to have kind of like a more easier steering input. It's a little more vague. Sport is nice. It does weight up nicely in the turns. You know, it's not going to be super direct like a Porsche or something like that, but for what it is, I mean, this car has got a wide track to it, so it definitely hugs the road. When you're going around corners, it really does handle pretty good. It kind of sticks and goes. I've got 3 45s on the rear of this car, so I've got some pretty big tires on this car. They are also R888Rs, so it's a pretty sticky compound. That definitely helps out with that. It's kind of a good all-around tire. You know, it kind of gets some hook and go on the highway, but then can also corner. It's a drag radial. Technically, it's not a full slick. So that is nice. That kind of does the best of two things there. But other than that, braking is also very good. Probably need to get the brakes bled on this car. I don't think it's ever been done. The car is a 2019, so it's going on, what, 5 years old now? So it's probably something that I'll have done or do it myself in the future, just to kind of exchange that brake fluid. I have done the clutch fluid, so that's been done. I know it's kind of like a Corvette thing to want to do that probably maybe once or twice a year, just to kind of keep that fluid fresh. So I've done that. other than that, I haven't really done too much to it, just the oil changes and whatnot. Oh man, something's on fire down there. Somebody's burning some wood. But yeah, I mean, just a great all-around car. I mean, anyone that's considering a C7 Z06, depending on what you're used to, this car is going to be pretty crazy. It's a lot of power for somebody who's not used to it. But the crazy thing about it is just the way that it's set up and the way that it, you know, really handles the power. It actually is a really nice car. It's not. I've had a Hellcat before. You know, those cars are kind of a handful. 700 horsepower. You know, they do struggle to get traction down low, whereas this car, to be honest with you, it kind of hooks a lot better than that car. Obviously it's a different configuration. This car has a transaxle setup. Anybody that's familiar with Corvettes, the transmission is in the rear of this car, so that helps out with the weight distribution. Also, you know, it's a lighter car. Obviously the Hellcat is quite heavy, so it is going to obviously handle different as far as you know, when you're on the road and you're, you know, you're roll racing, dig racing, whatever the case may be. This car weighs probably, shit, I don't even know, maybe 1,300 pounds less than a Hellcat, somewhere around there, I'm sure of it. So yeah, that definitely shows. But man, this thing sounds crazy.